is the prayer that they use. Provident God, pour out your blessings on our benefactors. Their goodness has encouraged us. Their gifts have enhanced our efforts to recreate your merciful presence in our world. In gratitude, we ask you to reward them with signs of your generous love, and when their lives on earth are over, to welcome them to your heavenly banquet. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Marty. So we're honored to have a number of distinguished guests. I wish I could introduce all of you tonight because everybody here is an honored guest. But I wanted to highlight just a few folks. We have a number of elected officials with us here tonight. I will introduce those that I had a moment to see, and there may be a few others that I've missed, so you'll have to let me know if you're here. And I will be happy to introduce you. But first, I want to welcome Mayor John Lewis from the town of Gilbert. Thank you, Mayor, for being with us tonight. I'd like to welcome Councilmember John Sents from the town of Gilbert. I would also like to welcome Representative J.D. Mesnard. And Representative Eddie Farnsworth is with us tonight as well. Thank you. If there are any other elected officials that I have not had a chance to say hello to, feel free to stand up. I would also welcome Linda Hunt. Linda is the President and CEO of Catholic Healthcare West for the Arizona market. Welcome, Linda. Thank you for being here. We are also happy to join for this evening's event with Save the Cord Foundation, who has brought us a really wonderful art exhibit. I hope you've had the chance in the front lobby of the hospital and over here to take a look at some of the wonderful artwork that we have displayed. You're going to hear a little bit more about the foundation as the evening goes on, so I won't spoil the fun there. But if you haven't had a chance, please take the opportunity to look around and read a little bit of the information and enjoy some of the artwork. You'll hear more about it a little bit later. Save the Cord Foundation is a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to bringing factual, non-commercial information to expectant parents and to the public about the life-saving medical value of umbilical cord blood and the options for preserving it. Many options, but one of those important options is the Celebration Stem Cell Center, founded by Sherry Lund, who serves as the president, and which is in real close proximity and represents a terrific, wonderful partnership for us at Mercy Gilbert. We at Mercy Gilbert and at Catholic Healthcare West are honored by the long-term relationship with the Lund family, which has made possible the 2008 addition of Tower B to this hospital over here on this end. The addition of that tower more than doubled the bed capacity and the size of this hospital within 3 years of the opening of the institution. So the generosity and the partnership of the Lund family has provided this community with so much and has enabled us to meet the needs of a fast-growing, young population. And now this wonderful relationship that we have enjoyed takes its next step with the naming of the Lund Family Birth Center in honor of the family's continued generous support of our healing mission at Mercy Gilbert. And for that, we are very grateful. The Lund family's relationship with Mercy's Family Birth Center is particularly exciting to me because of our shared interest in umbilical cord stem cells and their application in treating a wide range of diseases. As many of you know, Mercy Gilbert is blessed to have Dr. Nabil Deeb on our staff. I know Dr. Deeb is with us tonight in the back of the room. Maybe you can stand up. Dr. Deeb is our medical director of cardiovascular research here at Mercy Gilbert. And under Dr. Deeb's leadership, Mercy Gilbert has been involved in a number of national and international clinical trials involving the testing of stem cells in the treatment of cardiovascular disease. And we are so honored to work closely with Celebration Stem Cell Center as a partner in efforts to collect, to process, and to store umbilical cord stem cells for use in life-saving treatment and cutting-edge research, including our own here at Mercy. I will now turn the time over where am I going next? I'm going to turn the time over to the founder of the Save the Cord Foundation, Charisse Ober, who will share with us the importance of raising awareness of the benefits of cord blood donations. Charisse?
Good evening, everybody. As Tim said, I'm Charisse Ober with Save the Cord Foundation. It's really a pleasure and such a privilege to be with all of you tonight at this beautiful, beautiful hospital. And I just have a couple items I want to go over tonight and talk to you about. And first of all, I hope you all got a chance to see the wonderful artwork that is presented by our partner in fine art, Rachel Manley. As you can see, it's the sketchbook series, and it actually acts as the ambassador for Save the Cord Foundation as it travels the nation spreading the word about cord blood education and awareness everywhere it goes through art. So I'm very pleased that we could show this to you tonight, and we want to thank Valley of the Hospice for their generous use of the large art walls, so I do want to mention that too. But anyway, we're here tonight because when we save cord blood, we save lives. And Tim was talking about the foundation, and the foundation was originally founded on 4 principles: awareness, education, research, and expanding cord blood legislation. Our mission is really to impart non-commercial, fair, unbiased information about both public and private cord blood banking to expectant parents and the public. Our vision is that cord blood collection, just like what is happening at this amazing hospital or medical center, that we have this as the standard of care for all newborns, for all parents, accessibility to preserving their newborns' cord blood, and also that all birthing hospitals have the opportunity to preserve their expectant parents' cord blood, their newborns' cord blood. You have to forgive me, I'm not a great public speaker, so I'm going to go forward with this. As you might notice that we have a brochure that we put out, and it covers both private and public donation of cord blood. And let's see. I wanted to talk a little bit about cord blood itself and just give you a few facts that I think are quite interesting. And those are that why we really need to save cord blood. And right now, we can treat and cure over 80 diseases. And 6 years ago, when we started the foundation, there were probably 30 diseases that we were currently treating. So you can see how quickly the research and the technology and the science is growing forward with the cord blood stem cell, the world of cord blood stem cells. So a couple points I want to make this morning are that we can treat and cure 80 deadly diseases. It's completely non-controversial. And right now we have had 20,000 cord blood transplants to date. And that means 20,000 lives were saved that may have never been saved if it had not been for somebody donating their cord blood or privately banking their child's cord blood. Right now, there are 460,000 cord blood units available for human transplant with the National Cord Blood Registry. 65% of these are Caucasian, but unfortunately, our minority groups, our mixed ethnicities, our Hispanic and our African American groups are dramatically underrepresented. So it's very important that when we are collecting cord blood that we look to these ethnic minorities and encourage them to donate their cord blood, because there are 40,000 men, women, and children right now in the United States waiting for a cord blood transplant. That's why this program is so very important. Right now there are over 500 clinical trials that are currently already ongoing using cord blood stem cells, and both private and public cord blood banks exist in every country around the world. Am I talking to this? Okay. All right, so I wanted to talk a little bit about, there are a couple ways that you can save your child's cord blood, and one of them is to privately bank your child's cord blood as a family medical resource. And I wanted to talk a little bit about celebrations and their very high standard of care and attention to detail in processing cord blood. They really are the leaders as far as the industry standards in processing the cord blood, in the cryopreservation of cord blood also. So they are really an industry leader, and we are so privileged to have them participate in this donation program and also private cord blood banking program that will be existing at this hospital. I wanted to just touch on a few areas where cord blood, if it's privately banked, how we can use that. And the unique thing about our newborns or a newborn's cord blood is that it's a perfect match for that child. Is that better? Okay. Sorry. It's a perfect match for that baby. It's the perfect key that can unlock and treat so many diseases. And it's also a valuable medical resource for a sibling, for that child, or for a member of the family, or a member of the extended family. So it's very important if the family can privately bank their cord blood to do that. Right now we are treating a number of different diseases, and this is all very new as far as these treatments, and one of them is in children with cerebral palsy, traumatic brain injury, spinal cord injury. We're looking at vision, hearing, and many other areas that umbilical cord blood is going to play a role in the future. We can also publicly donate our cord blood, which is very important because each and every one of you, and I'm going to make a prediction, in your lifetime, cord blood will enter your life in some way, either through the birth of a child in your family, but in the future, cord blood is going to be such an important medical resource. And so each and every one of you, probably 1 in 3, will end up at some point using cord blood to regenerate an organ, to repair a part of the body, to cure a disease. This is just the tip of the iceberg, where we see so much of this research going and medical technology going forward. So cord blood really is our future, and it really is the path to treating so many diseases, and the regeneration aspect of it is really quite amazing. If you look at your brochure on the back, you can see that we have the diseases that are currently treated with donated cord blood. In the middle, you can see the regenerative medicine that's going on with autologous or privately banked cord blood. And then you can also see all the research that's going on. And if you open your brochure up, it talks about private and public. It answers many questions that an expectant parent would have in a non-commercial way, so they can really find out more about this important family medical resource and preserve it as they should. Tonight I wanted to say that this is such an amazing medical center, and how proud we are to be collaborating with them on an educational program. And that really Mercy Gilbert Medical Center now stands alone, truly as a beacon to expectant parents everywhere through the valley, and really stands out as truly one of the only hospitals that has a comprehensive cord blood education program, talking about both private and public banking. But more importantly than that, there's actually a place for parents to come and to donate their baby's precious cord blood, or to privately bank it. We actually have legislation in the state of Arizona that says that medical physicians should be talking about cord blood to their patients, but unfortunately, many times that isn't the case. So the foundation has stepped in and really wants to be an advocate and educational resource for everybody to talk about why cord blood is so important. And that really makes Mercy Gilbert Medical Center unique among any other hospital in the Valley of the Sun or the East Valley, because it's providing such a unique opportunity that has never, ever been here before. So I just want to say hats off to Mercy Gilbert. This is really such a unique and one-of-a-kind program. And I'd also like to acknowledge Sherry and Bill Lund, the Lund family, and talk a little bit about the Lund Birth wing, a center that's upstairs. And they're a great, great gift to the community. And if you've ever met anybody whose life has been saved with umbilical cord blood, it's absolutely chilling, because it could be anybody in this audience. Life could be affected by one of these 80 diseases. And we could be using donated cord blood. And I think that it is such a noble and such a wonderful gift that the Lund family is giving to the community, along with Mercy Gilbert Medical Center, to actually provide a center like this for women to donate, that I just am absolutely overwhelmed with it. I think it's amazing. So I'd really like to acknowledge Bill and Sherry Lund for this wonderful gift for all of us, for our community, for our state, and for all the citizens in our community too. And at this time, I would like to invite Sherry up, and I'd like to present her with one of our pictures from the birth exhibit. It's right here, and it's our birth picture, and then I also have a little plaque that goes with it, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Finish. So thank you so much for coming this evening, and this is really such a very special place. I hope everybody appreciates that it is really the premier hospital, the premier medical center in our entire Valley of the Sun. Nobody else can offer this standard of care, this level of giving back to their patients. So thank you so much.